And I remember stewing over it on the way back on the flight. And I got home and I said, Coach, I want to stand on podiums. I want to win medals. I want to hear the national anthem being played for me, and I want to cry my eyes out. There's a bit of a theme starting to develop here, isn't it? And he said, well, next year we've got the Commonwealth Games, 2006. I brought the race along to share with you. It's the men's 100 metres breaststroke from the Commonwealth Games, 2006, Melbourne, Australia it was. Now, the Aussies love their swimming. They love their sport, but they absolutely adore their swimming. Now then, this race, I went through the heats, into the semi-final, into the final in number 1 position. And number 1 position in swimming is lane number 4, right in the centre of the pool. Lane number 5 is your second fastest, lane number 3 is your third, lane number 6 is your fourth, and it keeps going side to side until eventually your 2 outside lanes, lanes 1 and 8, are your 2 slowest swimmers. And what they do is, at the start of the race, they introduce 1 swimmer at a time, and it goes from slowest to fastest, so that you get the chance to wave to the audience, and they big you up. Tell the audience what country you're from, what lane you're in, how fast you are, and everyone goes crazy, and everyone gets their little bit of time to wave to the audience. And in the lane next to me, in lane number 5, is the biggest swimmer I've ever raced in my life. It's a lad called Brenton Rickard. He was 6'7", and to make it worse, he was an Aussie. Okay, so he's got the home advantage, and he's from Melbourne. 22,000 of his friends and family turned up that day. You should have heard the applause for him. It went crazy. Please welcome in lane number 5 from Australia, Brenton Rickard. Boom, the roof nearly comes off. And I'm sat there waiting because I'm the fastest qualifier, so I'm the last one to be introduced. And I'm sitting there thinking, whoa, this is amazing. They really want him to win. And I'm getting a bit nervous, and the commentator has to settle the crowd down. It takes him 2 minutes to settle the crowd down. The Aussies are going nuts. They want to put everyone else off. They want to win. Coupled with the fact that the men hadn't won a gold medal that night, that week, just up until that moment. They hadn't won a gold medal. So the crowd were getting a little bit partisan. They were like, come on, lads, get your finger out. Well, it was quite embarrassing because when it gets to me, please welcome in lane number 4 from England, Chris Cook. I waved to the audience, and there was only my mum going daft in the crowd for me. I was like, oh, Mum, sit down, please. And I'll never forget that feeling of stepping up to dive. They blow a whistle, and that's it. No more prep. No more prep. It's just you and you. And I stepped up onto the block, and I always remember my granddad's words that he said to us when I was 12. He never got to see me race internationally. I'm sure he probably got the best seat in the house. But he never got to see me race internationally. And when I was 12, he said, listen, do you ever get those moments when your heart starts pounding, your hands start sweating? I'm like, yeah. He said, that's the moment that you have to just step forwards. And that's what I did. So I brought along the men's 100 metres breaststroke. It's 2 lengths of an Olympic-sized pool. Not going to influence who you look out for, but I'll be right in the centre in lane number 4. Here we go. So